Well, hello once again from David DeLima. And our topic this week is the UK riots and what a mess Britain has got itself into. A land which has given such blessing to the world. We think of Shakespeare, the English language, the rule of law, the Westminster system. And Britain, of course, has really reached out so wonderfully to bring blessing to so many other nations. Now, it's done that imperfectly, we acknowledge that. But tremendous blessing has come from Britain to many, many nations across the world, including Australia. And now Britain itself is in serious trouble. And it's in serious trouble because of its generosity, paradoxically. Having opened its arms to people in the world, many have come in, and while most have assimilated, they are good UK citizens, they pay their taxes, they cooperate with the laws, they fit in nicely. Some radicalised people are not in that situation. This has really upset some of the locally born and bred people, we might say, and Britain is rioting even as we speak here in August of 2024. So what's happened is that we've got a clash between cultures and a failure to love thy neighbour. So having loved people in the world, Britain with open arms has received people, some of whom have not chosen to fit in, and others, of course, they're locally born and bred, are failing to reach out with the love of God. This is a real tragedy. We've, in fact, got what may be termed a clash between multiculturalism on the one hand and cosmopolitanism on the other. So the multicultural approach really has failed miserably. You can't have different cultures in one nation and think that you're going to get away with it. There has to be an overarching set of values. I encourage the cosmopolitan approach where we recognise diversity, we celebrate different food, dance, dress, fashion, language, etc., but we work together with unity. Interestingly, the Commonwealth of Nations has provided a perfect example of this, where, yes, there is diversity among the Commonwealth nations, but there's singularity of agreement that they'll never go to war against each other, that they will recognise King Charles as Commonwealth head, and that they will use the English language for Commonwealth communication. So I think that provides a wonderful model for Britain, and it needs to get its own house in order in that respect. Now, what needs to be done? Well, those who have arrived from overseas and their descendants must recognise that they've been welcomed with open arms, and they must do their part to cooperate and to fit in, to obey the rule of law, by all means to contribute the diversity which they bring, but nevertheless to fit in. And those locally need to reach out with the love of God to those who have newly arrived and really earn the right to speak into their hearts and say, now, we've welcomed you, but you must fit in. So there are faults on both sides, and there needs to be repentance and reformation on both sides. That's my prayer.